Plush was formed in 2020 when singer and rhythm guitarist Moriah Formica met drummer Brooke Colucci. The latter had done a School of Rock campaign with bassist Ashley Suppa, who they asked to join. The band's management then put out an ad for a lead guitarist that Lizzie Hale of Hailstorm shared, which led to Bella Perron joining. The band's first single, Hate, was released earlier this year, with the band set to record an album after. The band teamed with Johnny K, or Johnny Carcazes, to produce their debut album, which was released on October 29, 2021. Written by Formica and Carcazes, this is the band's second single. It is nice and heavy with a big bass behind it. The chorus is big, catchy, and memorable. The lyrics are really interesting. They're about this idea of suffocating someone with love. A similar example would be in Metallica's All Within My Hands. It's an interesting perspective to take on love, and using Athena in that way feels unique to me. This is great stuff. This was written by Formica and Carcazes. It's a big, rebellious anthem with a great chorus. The main riff is cool as well. I especially love the arrangement and Formica's vocal delivery. She has a great sense of rhythm that works on this track. It's also kinda ballsy to write a song with a "We Are the Champions" chorus. Not that Queen invented that phrase. Regardless, it really works and is a great song. Written by Formica, this is the band's first single. It features a great chorus, big guitars with a cool solo from Perron, and fantastic vocals from Formica. Lyrically, it's about hating an ex, but also hating yourself for still wanting that person. It's a very simple and relatable feeling that carries a lot of power. I particularly like the section, "Breathing's not a part of healing. It doesn't mean I'm alive inside. Just because my heart's still beating, it doesn't mean I don't want to die slow." Good stuff. This is written by Formica and Carcazes. It's another anthemic type song, a sort of anti-depression anthem. The lyrics are about escaping darkness in whatever form that takes for you. It's a great chorus, and the song is full of emotion that really lands. This is written by Formica. It's another great chorus with amazing vocals. The album is just full of hooks. It's definitely my kind of shit. Heavy guitars mixed with insanely catchy melodies. This is written by Formica. The lyrics are great, very personal. The song is about being in a relationship with an addict and the abuse that can result from that. And the emotion of the song really hits. I do have a slight complaint with the mixing. They obviously made a stylistic choice for the chorus to be as big as possible. The song features big emotions, that makes sense, and I get it. Maybe it will work for some people. But it sounds like they just put so many layers of guitars that I can't really distinguish anything. It just sounds like noise, and I can barely hear the drums. It's a little unpleasant, but maybe that's the idea. Again, this was clearly a choice. I'm just not sure it works for me. This is written by Formica, Kathy Summer, Matt Anthony, and Nina Ossoff. The song features really cool guitar parts and a fun arrangement. It's about getting out of a bad relationship. It works, but it's not my favorite song on the album. This is written by Formica. The song is about a cheating partner, with the main theme being that saying sorry isn't enough. And I love that. Often apologies are just empty words and don't make up for the level of hurt that was inflicted. There's so much emotion in this song that really lands. This is written by Formica and Gabe Formica. The song features cool guitars and a solid solo, which leads me to another point of constructive criticism. I think this album needs more guitar solos. Just a personal preference. This is written by Formica. It's another great song with a chorus I really enjoy, but I wanted to highlight Colucci especially on this track. Her drumming is great on the entire album, but I feel like this is a cool showcase for her. The arrangement of the song allows for some variety in her playing, and she does some little things throughout that I think are really fun. This is written by Formica and Gabe Formica. I love the chorus. There's a real emotional power to it. And Formica's vocals are great. There's a lot of power, range, and emotion on display here. It really works. This is written by Formica. It features some really cool guitar parts, which makes me wish that there was a solo. There's a bridge where a really cool riff comes in, and I think that should have led into a solo. But besides that, this is a great song. I think the lyrics may be about being gaslit. I'm not 100% confident in that interpretation, but that's what I got out of the song.
You don't mean anything to me.
This is written by Formica. It's a fun song with cool guitars. Lyrically, it's really interesting. It's a breakup song, but not one with a ton of malice. The perspective is that the relationship just isn't working, and it's time to move on, which is very relatable and works. And it creates variety for the album since there are songs here about liars and cheaters. I read a review of the album from ABC that likened Plush's sound to Metallica, and I don't see that at all. If there is a comparison, some of the riffs sound a little Seven Dusty to me. I think one of the marks of a great band is when you can't exactly pinpoint who they sound like. There are influences here, sure, as there are with any band, but they don't sound like anyone else. Formica cites Amy Lee of Evanescence as an influence, but this doesn't sound like a carbon copy of that band. It sounds like Plush. Formica is the standout of the album, being the main songwriter, and her voice is incredible. She's a terrific singer and a big part of the appeal. Her rhythm guitar work is also strong. There are a lot of great riffs. The musicianship of the entire band is great throughout. It's very tight. I only hope that on future albums, Perron gets to let loose a little more in the lead playing. There's great stuff on the album, but I think there's room for some killer solos. That ABC review called Plush the future of rock. I hesitate to do that just because I think that's a lot of pressure to put on a band this early on, but they're undeniably great, and this is a fantastic debut album. If they are the future of rock, I look forward to it. Thank you for watching my review. Let me know in the comments what you think of the album, because you should definitely check it out if you haven't. Subscribe for more videos, and if you want to support the channel more directly, you can donate to my Patreon, where for as little as $2 a month, you get a monthly exclusive, as well as early access to all videos.